All right, we're unmuted. Hello, people.
Hello. Huh?
Take it easy.
Chris is also making commentary.
Yeah, I hear that. Well, anyway, I will just give a brief introduction of what's going on because this is a random stream, which means this is going to be one of those random questions that why this is happening. So basically, it was talked in the background with that I will stream a game called Dragon Warrior Monsters. This was requested by Will, who's also in the call. Will and Jamie are in the call. You guys can say hi, by the way.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, and Will requested this game for a long time now. I've been wanting to get to it sometime soon. And what do you know it? I guess today is that day. And I know that Jamie was a big fan of Dragon Quest games. Even though this is called a Dragon Warrior game, it's still a Dragon Quest game. Um, and I figured what would be best. It would be best if we could have all three of us go through like the game together, make our comments, make any observations and stuff like that. Because I played through this game in my childhood once. I believe, Will, you beat this game once as well?
I I know I beat it once in my childhood, but I just can't remember when exactly, but I know I did.
Well, I mean, he knows the game. He requested it, and Jamie, while she's a Dragon Quest knowledge book, she has never.
Oh, hardly.
Well, you know more Dragon Quest games than I do. Um, she has never beaten the game. I gave her the game a long time ago, and she has never beaten it to this day. So, I figured why not have her on the journey, and we go through this game together and see how this goes. And so this is just going to be a bit of a special stream. I'm not going to have anyone else other than us three be on these types of streams. This is going to be a sort of weekly kind of esque stream, planning out, and this is going to be us mainly talking about what is within the game. So that's just kind of how it is. There's some slight setups that are not fully done yet in terms of the streams, but as of right now, this is kind of just how it's gonna be. All right. Anyway, let's get on to the game. I should probably lower that. Oh God.
That,
What's wrong with the audio?
that, I thought Majora's Mask was bad. Or Ocarina of Time.
Give me a second. I'm fixing audio. Hi, Kay. I'm just wondering if it's like going good on the stream end and everything.
I'm going to find out. I'm going to mute myself and I'm going to check.
Yeah, go for it. Check. As long as it's okay on the stream end, I'll deal with this later.
Sorry, I'm excited.
Oh, it was just the FPS. I got it, Will. I got it.
I hadn't even pulled up the stream. As soon as everything freaking loads or I can pick your stream, it fixed itself.
Yeah, it fixed itself. Whatever.
I'm sorry, Will. I didn't mean to give you my gremlins over the internet.
No. It was not on his end. It was straight up on my end. This is straight up on my end.
It was like, here, you need to do it.
Break
it! It's like, here, you need to do something today. Here, I'm gonna make you have to try some. You're taking too long.
Yep. But yeah, hey Kay, I hope you're doing well. Doing a little bit of a special stream, so hope you enjoy it. Yeah, to go about it, this is gonna be like, again, different stream. Probably gonna be explaining a lot of the aspects of this game, the stuff I remember, and if Will and Jamie remember some of the stuff too. I'm also probably gonna have all of us look up certain things about this game, because I do know that there are certain aspects of this game that I would like to research, because I've already played this game from start to finish. So I would probably look up a few things. I probably will have me and Will do a lot of the looking up of this game, because there are some spoilers of this game that I don't know if I don't want Jamie to specifically look at. So to give you
I guess.
context, yeah, to give you context, Kay, this was a game requested by Will. I'm starting it today, but this is not going to be on my normal Saturday streams. This is different, where I'm going to have me and two other people, Jamie and Chris, not Jamie and Chris, Jamie and Will, to be on here, and we're going to be just playing through only this game. So yeah, pretty chill. Yeah, we're all doing well. Hope you're keeping care of the smoke and everything. But yeah, this is just a special game where we're gonna go. I'm gonna be playing through this, and we're all basically gonna work together because we're all Dragon Quest nerds. And I think about this game. This is called Dragon Warrior Monsters. It's officially Dragon Quest Monsters now, but if a bit of a history in the U.S., Dragon Quest was originally called Dragon Warriors just because they wanted to avoid some copyright issues that could have happened. So a lot of the games back in that time was called Dragon Warrior. Also, yeah.
I just looked up some for the fun of it. Do you want to know how long it would actually take to 100% this?
Oh no, I
Ever.
know it's probably like over 100 hours. I know you have to do two
It's,
playthroughs at least.
it says 68 and a half is what I'm seeing here,
I
but
mean,
I'm
if you
gonna
rush it, yes, but you have to do in order to
there's
100% this game, you have to do two playthroughs, and I'll explain it at the very end of this game why that is.
there's others that are saying even more than that.
Edition.
Yep.
Oh, dear
Um,
God.
I will guarantee you, I am not playing this game twice on stream. I will go as far as we are physically able to go, is what I will say.
I do not condone 100%ing this for a stream.
No, I'm not 100. Yeah, I'm not 100% for a stream. If this ever becomes like a recorded, edited video VOD, this is kind of why I'm going about this kind of format. But yeah, no. Specifically speaking, streaming wise, we're just gonna be playing as what is shown and commenting and going as far as what we are all wanting to go. Okay, that's the end goal. But yeah, no. As for Dragon Quest games, just briefly comment with Jamie's was saying. I am excited for the 25th anniversary of Monsters actually coming out with a new game. So this is also a good opportunity to play this.
I'm like the last to hear of this.
Oh yeah, no, it just got released at the end of May.
Yeah, it got released like a couple. No, there's no gameplay. It's just announced that they're making a new game out of the series.
I'll see if I could find you a copy of the trailer.
The TikToks that I for the TikTok areas that I'm
Yeah.
on are lacking.
Yeah.
But it's specifically for Monster Quest for the 25th anniversary of the game. The series is turning 35 this year.
Yeah, the overall series. So I'm excited, and I think this is a good time to go about this game.
I know, right? It's like
I might get Dragon Quest 2 and 3 at the end of this month.
Go for it.
Switch.
Oh yeah. Okay, if I ever do 100% on stream, you have to join me for everything. That's the only way I will do 100%. Is you have to commit to every single stream of this game. Then at that point, I'll only do that. That's commit.
All I will say to this is have a nice life. Goodbye.
Yeah. Anyway, we've been on the screen for long enough. I'll go read off the dialogue. I don't even know how to say her name, honestly. Milalu? I don't know. Terry. I don't know either. Terry, wait, it's time for bed. Did you forget what Mom and Dad told us? Stay up too late and you will be carried away by monsters. What? You want to meet monsters? Don't be silly. Go to bed.
I forgot about this opening.
Honestly, when I first got this game, I got it because my mom picked it up on the floor of an airplane and gave it to me, and I never saw this intro until we started playing new game. It would be fun.
I got this for Christmas one year with a bunch of other games with the Game Boy Color.
My cartridge actually has no cover art, so I never saw what the cover art is until like a very much later. Anyway, we sitting in bed, but I can move.
I didn't get to see the cover art either. All my games were opened and placed in the slots of my carrying case for the color.
I mean, the cartridge specifically, I don't have any of that cover art. She also falls asleep really fast.
Oh, does mine actually have the cover art?
I did give you with a cover art. That's what I did.
Yeah.
I was
Let's see.
robbed of the satisfaction of
Sorry.
opening
Let me
things.
just. Boop.
That's why I love opening my movies and
Here you
yeah,
go, Will. 1 second,
satisfying.
please. There's the announcement. It's very brief. It doesn't say a lot.
It just says that they're making it. Really, but
They're just announcing that they're
I will
planning on doing it,
yeah,
and they're
I will
releasing it
I'll
next
take
year.
I will take a look at that after
the stream.
the stream. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, no. As I first like play this game, it is actually really nice looking. Like honestly, for a Game Boy Color game,
It's honestly aged well.
I don't know when did this Dragon Monsters come out first?
I got
1998.
1998, is that when it first? Oh wow.
Yeah.
Dang, yeah. For a 1998 game for a Game Boy Color game, it actually looks really well. I will give it that.
I mean, look at the
I was only
detailing on the
6.
flowers
I
and the
was
shrubs
3.
and the teddy bear.
Yeah, no, it looks really
That kind
nice.
of pixel art was very hard to do on a Game Boy Color.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
I was still an old one compared to you.
Oh, monster. Are you Malayu? You don't look like her. Malayu's a girl. Your name is Terry? You're not the one. I'm Waraboo from the Kingdom of the Great Log. Don't you forget it.
I always thought that was an alien.
You know, it kind of does. If you found a random monster, just take your sister away. That you just sit there. It kind of, yeah. Huh? What happened? Where is Malayu? I really don't know if I'm pronouncing her name correct, honestly. You speak monster talk,
I
don't
would
you?
call her Mary.
Monster talk. Okay, so the monster talk is basically the language of English or Japanese, depending on what this game's translated to. Where is Malayu? Taken away? Oh no, I was too late. Waraboo? I am not Waraboo. I am Wataboo. What? You want to know where your sister is? Well, follow me. Maybe you can find her. I hope you're a skilled master. You don't understand what I'm talking about? You'll find out if you follow me. How old is Terry supposed to be in this game?
I have no clue. I've always wondered that.
Also, correct me if I'm wrong, Jamie. You should know this. Terry is from Dragon Quest 4 as a party member, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Mhm.
I know Terry
Is in one of them. But I don't remember if it was 4.
I know he's one of the party members of original Dragon Quest. So
It's
this
like
is like his
Dragon
backstory,
Quest
basically.
6.
Yeah, this is like his
Hold on,
backstory. And also, I just want to say this: a house with only 2 rooms. Where the heck is the stairs, and where the heck is the other rooms where the parents sleep in?
Dragon Quest 6 Realms of Revelation. He is a playable party member.
Okay. Also, I also want to mention, for the longest time, when I looked at his art officially, he had like white hair. I never saw this art have him have white hair. I always thought when his front art, his hair when he's just standing still without it like flowing out, it looks like he has sad eyebrows all the time. And I never saw it have white hair for the longest time. Even on the sides, now I see like he has white hair, but I've never seen him as white hair on the front. So I just want to say that.
It doesn't really say how old he is. I got one with Dragon Quest 6, which he's 17, and then Dragon Quest Monsters, where he's 5.
Dragon Quest Monsters is probably where it is. If he's 5 years old, man, he did this whole adventure when he was 5?
That's kind of scary.
I mean, Pokemon does it when kids were like 10 years old.
And he's doing it while he's 5.
Yeah. Saving his sister, no less.
Take that, Ash.
Oh, you must be the master. You must have had a long trip here. What? You don't know where you are? You're in the kingdom of the Great Tree. What about brought you here? Let's get going. We have to visit the castle to pay our respects to the king.
I always wanted to go inside that room, but I know, like, as a matter of fact, you can never go inside that room. Which sucks. But yeah, this is the Kingdom of the Great Tree. Kingdom is created inside of a big tree.
We are at the bottom. The castle is at the top.
And so you can kind of see, like, your, in a sense, hub world. This is the Great Tree, and this is pretty much the hub world of this game. There's a lot to do in this game.
Hey, is he the...
What?
If you're at the bottom, that means you're at the roots of the tree.
Not necessarily, but technically yes, I guess. No, actually, no, you are at the root of the tree because when you teleported in, that was all roots down there. So yeah, it is. But the tree is very thick. What about brought here?
Yes, indeed. I'm taking him to see the king.
Good luck at the Starry Night tournament. A lot of, like, info dump is happening right now to this kid.
Now it's time to go see the king.
He's getting dragged around right now.
Pretty much. I am the minister of this kingdom. Are you the new master? His Majesty has a favor to ask. You. Game Boy limitations. Please comply with his request. What if I don't wanna? Do I have to?
Welcome. I'm the king of this kingdom. Identify yourself. I'm my child.
So here you can rename yourself other than Terry. The game automatically gave us Terry in a sense. But I'm gonna keep Terry. But I'm gonna... Ooh, wait a minute. I made a mistake. Yeah, no. Actually, there's a limitation of 4 characters, right? You can't change it unless you go to Terry. So you can't... Right. That's weird. That's a weird thing to do. I guess Terry's gonna be our... All caps is gonna be our name.
Oh, Terry.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, I think it's because they spell it T-E-R-I in with 4 symbols, and that's why the limitation.
It's such a weird thing. But there's also the fact that you can change your... Like, here's the thing. In the beginning of the game, you're called Terry. But here you can change your name if you really wanted to. I guess you can want to hide your identity if you really wanted to. Also, this kid is talking to a bunch of strangers. Has his parents never talked to anything?
Best way to put it. I mean, what parents? That's the one thing I've always wondered. Where are this kid's parents?
Mm-hmm.
Will you comply with my wish? My wish is nothing but for you to participate and win the tournament of the Starry Night Sky. What? You say you would rather find your kidnapped sister? Didn't you come here to comply with my request? However, there is an easier way than searching for her. Win the tournament of the Starry Night. Legend has it that the one who is victorious in the tournament of the Starry Night will be granted a wish. Your wish to find your sister will be granted. That way, we both win. Meanwhile, search for your sister while you prepare for the tournament. Here, I shall give you some monsters. Without any monsters, you cannot serve as your master. The monster farm is on the upper level. Go ahead and ask Julio for your monsters.
He says legend has it that the Starry Night gives you a wish. I feel like it should be a guarantee, not a legend has it kind of thing. It's like, what happens if he doesn't give him a wish to his sister? Then he did all this for nothing. I feel like he's gonna get gypped.
know how that feels when it comes down to bags of chips.
Literally. Hi,
You
Pulio.
open a bag of chips and there's no chips, it's just air.
Literally, 60% air. Hey, you came here.
I mean, like, literally no chips, just complete air. There's like nothing in it but air.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you came here to steal my monsters? Yes. Come on, I'll give you a beating. Oh, you are a monster master. I know by your scent. You have the makings of a great master. Really? I'm only 5.
He sniffed us.
Yeah, he literally did. I'm Pulio. I take care of this farm. I heard about you from the king. Take your monsters. Well, actually, I only have one monster. An old one. It's Slib. It was the favorite of our last king. Choose pick up to take the monster. I can't. I press A fast. So yeah, this is basically where you would pick up a monster at any point. You can also info your monster. So this was my very first Dragon Quest game ever. I always thought that Dragon Quest was all about like raising monsters and like Pokemon and stuff like that, but it took me a long time. I think Jamie, you helped me realize that Dragon Quest was not a Pokemon-esque type game. It's actually an JRPG where you have party members to battle, and that was just weird to me.
It's kind of like playing Pokemon Cafe and not realizing that it's a spin-off.
Yeah. And like, so here you get to see all of its stats. It's a male, very important for later. HP, MP, health points, and magic points, of course. Wild is very important for later. That is going to be an annoyance. Intelligence there. You can see what what's the
Family grouping?
No. Attitude. Its personality is ordinary. Its family is a slime type. All of these are important, by the way, but we'll have to get into those much later. My master is Terry, so that's the original me, and then also see the next levels and all that stuff. This is a blank page. This is not really filled out until much later, until you get the actual monsters, which is coming up very soon. Dad and mom, well, you can kind of tell what kind of this game is going to be like. So we can pick up the Slib, and then so yeah, drop off is to drop off any monsters you have. Check is to check on any monsters. It's kind of based pretty much a storage unit. However, there is a slight thing about this. As you can see, there are only 2 bats and 2 eggs. Eggs are pretty much self-explanatory. They're the eggs. However, the bats are your monster boxes, and they are very limited. So we only have a very small amount of monsters we can hold. Separate is basically releasing them, and sleeping is to switch the boxes. This is all important for later, but we will see how it goes. You can kind of now see the HP and MP bar at the very bottom. I could also change it to like level and HP, whatever I want. I also say, like, he says he's missing all the monsters, but they're all here, by the way. There's a lot of monsters here, is what I want to say. I never realized a lot of these monster characters were actual monsters, by the way. So it's funny that it took them a long time to figure out these are all monsters. A lot of important details later, but we will get to that later.
Oh, this is a monster. The former king's. Terry, why did you adopt that monster? Huh? This is the only one left? That Pulio! He must have let the other monsters escape. Pulio, bring Pulio here.
Uh-oh. Someone's in trouble. Your Majesty, please, forgive me.
Pulio, did Hale escape as well?
Your Majesty, please forgive me. Halo escaped too.
Urgh. You let my precious Hale escape too? This is unforgivable. Throw him in the dungeon. What, Terry? You have something to say? What, you will catch Hale to free Pulio? You say you will catch Hale? Sounds interesting. You may try, Terry.
Majesty, Halo escaped through the Traveler's Gate.
I see. Now, Terry, proceed to the Traveler's Gate. If you bring Hale back, I will pardon Pulio. The treasure chest in the next room is now yours. Ask the minister about it. You are dismissed. Busy.
He is always gonna be a busy man. I would just say that. So yeah, basically with this whole ordeal, now we have to set on a quest to get a special monster back. But he did say these chests are for us, so yoink. Got a herb. So herbs are actually the potions of this game. They will heal a small amount of damage. You can kind of open up with your items. They can restore to 30 to 40 HP. At this early of a game, it is very much of a need, in a sense. I'll write in my journal to save. Yeah, I can save. Yep. And there we go. Yeah, this is my original copy of Dragon Quest that lost its file, but you know what? I get to play it on stream. So yeah, we only have one gate to go through, and it's this portal. These portals are what gets to the worlds, and if they are swirling like this, that means there is a boss monster that have yet to be defeated in this. That's important for later. So yeah, welcome to the actual game of this whole thing. Right here, I can press select to open up the map kind of thing. These are actually procedurally generated worlds, in a sense, where they basically will randomly make a world, and whatever you get is whatever you get. Some of them are really straightforward, some of them are very complicated. Here we got our first monster. This is a Draki monster. Also, by the way, I will say, because of the limitations of this game, a lot of the monster names are not gonna be exact. I believe that there's a few monsters Jamie can recognize that are not exactly the same names of the in Dragon Quest. So yeah, that hole is actually what we need to go to, but because this is early game, I think it's best for us to try to go about and grind up a little bit, as well as just fight some monsters. I'm about to die.
So you picked up an herb?
I got so much herbs. But yeah, this is such a childhood game of mine that I'm honestly really happy that I got to play this when I was younger. I don't know if I would like this as much as I would if I was a child. Like, if I played it now versus when I was a child, this would be different. Yes, anteaters. More herbs. There is a way to get more monsters, but right now the only way to get monsters is to really just beat them up right now. And there's a small random chance that they will come and back and be like, friend. So there's that. I've discovered everything, so now the map is pretty much filled, so you can kind of just see where to go. I just remember like the beginning areas like really easily. I don't know about you, Will, if you remember much of the beginning of this game.
All I know is I hate those stupid anteaters.
Anteaters are not that bad.
I lost to it.
And like the first area?
Yes.
Wow. Oh yeah, he used the antidote. That is actually a magic use. Really good to use because, oh boy.
It's a small one.
What antidote?
No, this is the map. It's a super small one.
It is a very small one. So maps can be ranging from like this small where it's like, oh, it's like straightforward one way to like a gargantuan like the last map. Maps get really complicated later as this game goes. I don't know how far you went, Jamie, in your playthrough, but yeah, maps get really complicated as you play through this game.
Oh yeah. Trying to find the exit is a pain.
Not just that, there are certain areas where it's like you can't get to the next like the hole until you actually damage yourself. I've got that. I've had those multiple times. Like those are far in the future. We will get to those when we get to those, but
I totally forgot about those ones.
Oh, I'm pretty sure on this playthrough we're gonna probably get a few of those.
Oh, is this ever unlocking some childhood memories and some late nights me screaming at my Game Boy Color and my mother telling me to go to bed.
I don't think Jamie and Will, I don't know if you guys had it happen to you. In my recall of this game, I don't think oh hi Skull. I don't think I ever got the same monster in my party or in my boxes. It's like I never got like another slime. Did you guys ever got another copy of your monster that you had before?
Yes, because some of the quests require the same monster.
Okay. The slime, no. I didn't. I was never able to get one.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, there we go.
That was happening when I got one of those like this.
Yeah. So
and yet I still kept losing.
So you can say yes to this anteater. You don't have to, but if you don't say yes, then there's that. Obviously, since we're only on 4 letters, we only can name it 4 letters max. Jamie and Will, do you want to name this anteater?
I always name mine Ant, just A-N-T, just to abbreviate it.
Auntie, let's go. Auntie. How you doing, Skull? I hope you're doing well. This is not going to be a long stream, by the way.
If I'm correct, it's female.
Yeah, it is. It is a female, and I can take it on my quest. So when you say yes, that's you accepting it into your basically group. Yes here means that you can have it into your party. I kind of recommend at least having another party member for this, because as you can see, we are 4 out of 4 floors. This doesn't happen in this dungeon in a sense, but I can say that later on Draki, nice.
Draki.
Let's name it DK. Jamie, you got a name for it? Batty, okay. But yeah, no. Usually in the last floors, there is a different theme that plays. This one's just different. Alright, Batty it is. We're so good with our names.
Tutorial level.
It's always tutorial levels. Also, since it's like our last...
on your team.
Yep. So
You're a max on the team, right?
Yep. So...
I believe anything I'm correct, everything else goes to forgot where.
We can go. It goes into the farm, but that doesn't necessarily always happens. You don't. No, it doesn't always. No, it's not always happen. It doesn't. You don't have to send them to the farm right away. You can change it through your team if you choose so. Is what I want to say.
So you can get a better monster, you can swap it out.
Yep. Just remember the HP and stuff like that. You won't get to see it until after you pick it up. So really, you have to be mindful of what monsters you want to switch. MPs will recharge as you walk. So as you saw, sometimes my slime did gain MP even though he doesn't have any magic use. Actually, let me look at the skills. Yeah, Batty only has antidote. So yeah, once you go down this whole...
super handy.
Yep. So what? Also, remember, check your floors, because if this is the very, very last floor, once you go down this hole, it's the boss area.
And then you're out of items.
Yep. So boss areas each time are unique. They just have like just a boss, and you just talk to it. Some of the bosses we're gonna see has references to other games, so we get to see that. Also, oh, I should mention, you cannot save in dungeons unless you have a very, very unique. Can you save in dungeons? No, you have to get it. You have to get an item. I think you have to get an item, don't you?
There's that you.
The feather.
Yeah.
Here's the feather thing you need.
Yeah, so you need a special item in order to save in dungeons. Otherwise, you have to kind of do these in one go. Boop. Oh, hi, Mike. Everyone's doing fine. We're just playing a little bit of a game called Dragon Warrior Monsters. Welcome to the stream.
How do you do? I'm Hale. I know you are here to catch me, but you can forget it. The farm is boring. I don't want to go back.
So Hale, or Healer, is the monster name. I don't know what this monster's original name is. Jamie, do you know?
Hmm?
You know what this monster's original name? Yeah.
Healing slime?
I think it is a healing slime. That's why it's called Healer. So as this name is it's literally called it's a healing slime. So it's very important to get this monster. This is a boss monster, so as you can tell, it's a lot more bulky. It is a tutorial monster, so it's not meant to kill you right away. I will mention, do not think that this boss monster is the same with all boss monsters. This boss monster, you're guaranteed to get at the very end of this battle. Once you beat it, it will always come to you. However, after this, every other boss monster, you have to do certain things in order to make them come to you. There are no guarantees after that. And even some boss monsters you can't even get. I know that some boss monsters you can never get.
Oh, I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, I learned that some hard way too, unfortunately. Also, if a monster is knocked out on your team, I believe they don't get any experience. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know of that. So yeah, Dragon Quest type.
Not entirely sure. I don't know.
Give monsters, Chris.
Only
You
one way to
bribe
find
them.
out.
You bribe them. So yeah, Healer is back and wants to join our team. I could say no, but Healer is a really good monster, so we're gonna take him.
Yes, Healer is a heal slime.
And Anteater is very powerful. Draggy has antidote. I think I'm gonna get Batty out for now, because Anteater just hits hard.
You are strong. I like you, Terry.
How did you know my name? I didn't say my name.
Right on,
So
Terry.
it's good to have one powerhouse on the team.
I'll take you back to the castle. At every end of dungeon, Watabao will take you back. So that's the normal thing.
Oh, Terry, did you bring back Hale? What? Hale said he doesn't want to come back to me. But he said he'd rather join you? I see. You sure are good with monsters. Well done. I'm pleased with your performance. I will let Pudil go.
Thank you, Terry. Now I can go back to my farm. I'll take care of my Dracky, Batty.
Terry, go to the arena. Your rivals are waiting for you at the arena. You can compete in the tournament if you defeat all of them. You are dismissed.
I wondered this. When he goes home, will he tell his parents that they lied to him about monsters not being real?
Mhm.
Because
Yep.
they'll go, monsters weren't real, and yet they took me to another world.
Pretty much. Also, yeah, so, and, like, this guy will always see your monsters at the very end. What he's saying is that there is a arena. So, this is for story plot things. I will say, in order to continue the plot of this game, you do need to... Oh boy, he's dangerous. Oh no! He falls. It's just, that's a sign of, like, how the quick way going down, if you want to.
So much. Ooh.
So yeah, you can't go down any further because these guys block your path. Obviously they're preventing you. You have to go to the tournament in order to continue the story. If you don't go do the tournament often enough, you can't do the story. Secret shop, eh?
Secret door, secret door,
Secret door. You look familiar. Oh,
Welcome.
I am the Metal Man. I collect tiny metals scattered all over the world. If you find some, give them to me. I'll reward you. The more metals, the better your reward. I'm counting on you. Busy, busy, busy. Terry, you brought a total of 0 medals. I'll give you 1 Zapper egg when the medals exceed 13.
I never really did this.
So, this is actually... tiny metals are such an annoyance. There is no easy way to grind for them, at least as far as I did it. They happen randomly, just like the herbs. They are randomly generated into each dungeon, and even when they're randomly generated, they look exactly the same as money. And the issue there is that they're rare. So grinding them is worth, I will say, Will. They're pretty worth, as far as I remember. But grinding them is difficult.
I still never did them, but yeah, they are worth. Years later, after looking everything up, yeah.
But seriously, lots of hype for 25th anniversary announcement for Dragon Quest Monsters 3. I'm hyped. I'm happy that they are actually making another game in the franchise. Like, actually. Before I go and actually start the tournament, I want to go visit around. There's a few things. Yeah, so...
I really do like the... Sorry.
No, you can go. Keep going, Jamie.
I really do like the fact that they keep the mini medals consistent throughout the series.
It
It's
is
a
actually
consistent collectible. It's one of the top collectibles in the games.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice.
Yeah, no, I that's why I like this game a lot. It just gives you a more unique feel. This is why I like, again, like when I first played this game, I thought all Dragon Quests were like this. This is a bar.
No. The system and premise, no. But they kept a lot of the flavor of like the mini medals, the overall design, the art.
Oh, this.
The different
Oh
types
my
of
God,
monsters.
this guy. I don't want to deal with him
save
right
before you do.
now. I'm not gonna deal with him right now. We're gonna deal with him later. So yeah,
I recommend cheating.
welcome in cheating. Of course you do. Quizzle Quack is Jamie, is the other person in the call. So I got Will in the call. I got Jamie Quizzle Quack in the call. Both Will requested the game of Dragon Warrior Monsters, as you guys seeing right now. Quizzle Quack is a big fan of Dragon Quest, and that's where I'm just yeah, that's where we're at right now, kind of thing.
So I'm still trying to figure out how did my autocorrect change it from monsters to monsters.
Mobsters.
When
So,
I, when I
one
requested it,
letter
it
difference.
changed it.
Mm-hmm.
It literally changed monsters, and it's like, how dare you? That's not what I requested. I requested monsters, not that one.
See, the thing is about Jamie being in chat, she doesn't usually chat when we're hanging out on calls. She usually just chats with us on calls.
Okay, I forget to log into Twitch.
And that too. Here's actually a unique thing I like about this game though, is like when you sit in this specific seat, you can actually talk to your 3 monsters that you haven't ever, you never really get the chance to talk to. And you kind of give like small general dialogue. This is kind of based on their personalities. I believe Hale, what is Hale? Whimsy, of course. Oh yeah, Hale's wild is 30. Ugh, that might be a little upsetting here and there. Yeah, I know wild is gonna be affecting us at some point, so I'll save that for later. Right now, let's go into the tournament. I'm famous here. Everyone likes me. He. You're just the desk girl. Find your sister. To do that, you must survive here to represent our kingdom. There are classes in each arena. They start from G and go all the way up to D. Here, there are higher classes than D, but you're not ready for them yet. What do you think? Ready to fight? G class is free. So yeah, as she mentioned, there are higher classes than D. You do need to pay gold for other ones. Each difficulty will go through a different gauntlet of people. This is a tournament, so you will have different groups, and you have to fight them in differently. This is not too bad at the beginning, but I remember when battling the final areas, like final gauntlets, they are really difficult. I don't know if you had such a big difficulty too, Will.
Yes. Back when I was little, no. When I tried doing it now, because I grinded the levels just forever.
Mm-hmm. Let's rumble.
And then of course that grind bit me in the butt.
So yeah, I will just say like this right now. So we got like, we can go with regular fighting. Fighting is usually just going with a straightforward default, whatever they're set as. Plan. So, as you saw with powers, they have, like, Hale has different powers. Here's the issue with this game that I think has a bit of a downfall into this. And then, I don't know, I think Will, you, Jamie, you guys might have the same feeling. You can't actually manually pick everyone's type of move / special ability. So like Hale's heal, you can't just keep doing that. In order to do that, you have to change it with like this. Charge is basically using mostly physical attacks. Mixed is both using physical and special attacks. Cautious is overly protecting yourself and being more defensive than anything. This is where you have to give them the choice of whether they use their powers or not. This is kind of like the downside to this game. This is where I'm gonna be like changing with the planning, because if I pick charge, then it's just charge for anti, and I'll go with mix for Hale. So yeah, it's a bit of an annoyance when you can't pick who to heal or who to buff in certain areas. Fight will automatically go with your last picked choice of planning. So there's that. So this game has that downside. It's a bit frustrating to work with from time to time, is what I would say. I don't know if you had a hard time with it too, Jamie.
I got stuck a couple times, but I had to grind through it.
Yeah, there's that. Oh, fall asleep. And fall asleep is a status.
I just heard foos.
Foos. Foos Roda?
I heard that shout.
Probably.
Where sitting, I'm sitting near Chris and he's playing Skyrim.
Yep.
Chris says hi.
Uh,
Okay, I'm gonna have to play Skyrim tomorrow.
I believe the third battler is the last battler. So yeah, G class will be mine if I beat this guy. G class, like the very last battler, will always have the really strong monsters. None of these monsters we have ever seen. The middle guy is named. I also like if you have the same monster type, it always puts a number 1 or 2 next to them. I don't know what that middle one is called. It's called Hork.
I didn't know he's a sub.
Oh, the Hork, yes. I think that's actual.
Yeah, and also you can miss if they switch over to another partner. That means they missed with their attack. This is where it starts getting a little difficult. Once you die, they're out of the whole entire like gauntlet. You cannot really revive them unless you have a revive. This is also another problem with this game specifically, is that you can't choose a monster attack unless they're the only one. So yeah, this is where it starts getting a little bit annoying when you have more than one monster to deal with.
Look like a Hork is zombie.
It's just a zombie? It's called zombie?
Come on. I think Hork is its actual name if I remember right, but it may be.
I know that some of these are not named exactly.
Some they changed them over time.
Makes sense.
Terry, I heard you survived G-Class. Well done. You're not Never mind.
How are you doing, King of Great Tree? I realize that you are the host this time. As the host, I hope you will fight with honor. Oh, what a cute little child.
I need an adult.
Were you playing with the king? I'm the king of a great log. King of Great Tree. It's going to be a quick battle.
I like how it just says King of Great Log. They don't have a name.
We will see who is last left. Terry, you must win. Open the room of village and talisman as a reward. It will be useful for you. There are stronger monsters there. You're dismissed. Busy.
Okay. This is where I'm going to start looking up a little bit onto what are into the worlds, because I need to figure out what is in each room so that I can actually figure out what bosses I can go for. Because again, every single boss is a bit different.
Couldn't figure it out. It's walking corpse.
Walking corpse. That's it.
Yeah. They kept it as Hork for the early games, but they turned it into walking corpse. After a point.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. There was a lot of taboo for zombies for a while. Sorry, Chris is commentating in the background.
No worries. Okay, so I need to figure out recruiting boss monsters. This is where I need to figure them out.
I know the golem is a hard hitter.
So the next one is actually a I know the next one is one of them is actually a reference to, I believe you said, yeah, it's a Dragon Quest 1. Literally Dragon Quest 1. So if you guys played or know Dragon Quest 1, there is a chance to get him. And really good monster early on. By the way, I should save before I forget, because this game is pretty brutal as you progress. As all of us know.
Any opportunity you get, because otherwise we're gonna lose everything.
Yep. Lose money, you lose items, you lose all the chances.
But it is merciless.
Yeah, it is.
They did do a remake of this game.
I just realized I didn't ask the guy what portals are what. You know what? Let's just go through it. We'll figure out what monsters are what. Ooh! Warp Ring. Oh, Warp Rings are really good. They are pretty essential items to get when we what's the word I'm looking for? Anteater just died. Oh right, it.
We go. Find out if they get XP.
Oh, whoops! I ran away. I forgot to change. Yeah, no, there was a hails on the cautious. That's why I'm using a D-pad on my GameCube right now. So this is where you would like to go around. Remember, this is where things get really difficult. The slope of difficulty actually gets harder right here. It's a pretty
Exponential.
Yeah, it's a pretty steep slope. So I highly recommend actually playing it safe when you can. It's the only items you can use against yourself.
Actually, Dragon Quest got into a lot of controversy.
Recently or what?
Oh, way back when. You notice how Auntie has a little cross next to its name?
Yeah.
They had to change that for later games.
Yeah, I remember that.
Just dragging around a coffin.
Okay, I'm in the Gate of Talisman. Based on what I'm looking. Oh, this is the Golem boss.
Like, Golem and Catlin? Catlin? Schmegader.
Schmeckenberg.
Cannot talk, guys.
I mean, it makes sense. The Golem in the Dragon Quest game, Dragon Monsters. How do you recruit it? I know that there is a page I had before, but I want to look up the recruitments.
Recruitment for this guy.
Yeah, and each boss has a bit of a weakness, so it's good to utilize it when you can. I'm wondering if I should restart it though before I go on, because I know Golem and the next one you can get both of them. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's recommending me a couple things, and I could take that if I can get them though. That's the question. I'm wondering if I just have to beat the golem.
The list,
Cause I know that there are techniques for each of these bosses. I need to find those techniques. I bookmarked them a long time ago, and I need to find them again.
Don't remember if I had gotten the golem.
I know I've gotten the golem once.
Problem is, it's so iconic that other games did it too, so I'm being bogged down by other games.
Oh, the golem, yeah. Yeah, I think I might need to grind a little bit. Again, this is where the difficulty spikes really hard. And as you can tell, even with my most powerful monsters I have here, I'm struggling.
He's not even gaining XP, is he?
I don't think so. I think when they're dead, they're just dead. Ooh! Beef jerky. Good, 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 good. So, in order to help better recruit certain monsters, you should get the meats. There's multiple meats with different levels. Beef jerky is the weakest, but it's still good to have. So if you have beef jerky or any meats, keep them. Ah, 3.
Uh-huh. I found the OG. I found the OG, guys.
Nice.
Remember when GameFAQs actually did, like the, printer paper...
Yeah, yeah.
wikis? I found one.
Yeah. Ah, Hale's dead.
Hale's dead!
I legit don't think I can beat this game when Hale is dead, unfortunately.
No.
I have to restart.
Your healer's gone. Your healer's gone.
Yeah. This is where...
Healer dead?
This is... So, again, this is where this game is really difficult. And, you guys are seeing it now. This is not an easy game to beat. As much...
It be chaotic, and it's why I chose it.
Oh, by the way, so there's new things. So I gotta continue, which is obviously continue the main game. New game. Versus mode is good for the linking cables, which I'm not gonna be showing you. But in breeding, you can breed 2 monsters, which again, we're gonna get to breeding later. It's an important thing why it's important.
I'm sorry, I'm too far to help.
A specific monster.
What do you say, Jamie?
I am too far to help.
No, it's fine. Do you want to call it soon?
Probably not soon. I'm just trying to find a decent guide.
All right, I'm gonna go to the first.
Over.
So another thing you should kind of do in a lot of cases in these games, I'm gonna go into the previous dungeon and just grind a little bit. This is where it's like I would recommend grinding, because again, like difficulty really does spike.
Apparently the boss golem should automatically join.
Should, okay.
It says wildness level 0.
Oh boy, that just means it's gonna be difficult. Oh.
Automatically, wildness level 0 means automatically join. Wildness level 6 means really, really hard, and 7 is a never join.
Oh, 7 is a never join? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thanks, Jamie.
Would you like me to send you the page I have found for
Yes,
helpfulness?
please. Yes, please. Put it in
I
the
will
chat.
share it for you right away. It's purely just a recruitment guide.
Yes.
Like what you need.
Yeah, if we get the
And that's
recruitment...
all it is, there are no spoilers.
Yeah, you better not look at too much though, Jamie, because there obviously there going to be possible spoilers for main bosses later.
There are names, but some of these I don't even know what they look like because they're specialized.
Yeah,
in
it's
the
true.
game.
That's true.
So that should help.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the OG. It's recently up to date as of May 9th of this year.
Mm-hmm.
Should help.
Oh, not.
See.
All right. Yep, I see it. Cool, cool, cool.
Is it bad? I always thought they were maple leaves.
You know what? I'm not. Definitely not.
I can see it.
I mean, I could see it, yeah, too, but yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's like it's a sugar high that makes you feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Now I just want waffles with maple syrup.
Thank you. That is where my mind goes.
Waffles with maple syrup. You guys are crazy.
That actually,
I got
sounds
blueberry
good
Eggo
for
waffles
dinner
in my
tomorrow.
freezer right now.
Waffles and maple
Lego my
syrup.
ego.
My mom was gonna give me different waffles, but she chose blueberry
We
Eggo
can make
waffles, so it's
waffles.
like either way.
I just need to clean the waffle maker.
I need to make some pancakes.
I broke my waffle maker.
Filled pancakes are the best.
Filled pancakes?
I can
Huh?
Oh, I mean like blueberry pancakes and like there's like fruity pancakes.
Oh no, that you could actually bake filling into them if you do it carefully enough.
Ooh. Or Nutella pancakes.
That one's a little more tricky because the Nutella tends to melt.
Well, yeah.
But Nutella pancakes are delicious.
Oh yeah, if they're done correctly, yeah.
I put bacon.
Bacon's good too, actually.
Bacon. Yeah, Skull, what's up?
And sausage. Of course.
This is also the portion where I will be just grinding for a little bit, so yeah. But I will show off a little bit of the other stuff we can do in this session before we end it off today. But yeah,
I can't really have
Fight
pork anymore,
you
so
in
I
what?
have turkey bacon and turkey sauce.
Turkey sauce?
Yeah, turkey sausage.
Hmm.
I can't have pork anymore, so I can't have regular bacon or regular sausage. It has to be the turkey bacon and turkey sausage. I have actual.
If you
if I
like
have pork,
turkey.
if I have pork, it causes me this nasty headache that also kind of, in a way, makes me partially paralyzed.
Don't do pork. Please don't do.
it's why I've cut pork completely out. Well, besides pepperoni, which oddly it doesn't do a damn thing.
Because it's beef.
Mm. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try the top one. That's what I want to go to. That one should be it. That should be the villager one, I believe.
Honestly, there is
Yeah.
if you like turkey, there's these amazing turkey meatballs you could buy. They're pretty cheap,
Yep.
and you could turn them into like meatball sandwiches and make it quick and dirty spaghetti and meatballs with on the fly.
I had gotten those last month and actually made meatball sandwiches last month.
Oh yeah, no,
I didn't get them this month because yeah, I didn't. I was trying to save a little more on food stamps.
Oh, defense seed. Nice.
defense seed.
Question: who has the weakest defense? I kind of want to give it to Hale.
Probably Hale,
Yeah, Hale should get it.
Yeah.
because it's your healer. Your healer go down, you in trouble.
Very much so. Give me fried rice snack. Actually, I can't find one recently, so I don't have any. Oh shoot.
That's either a good thing or a bad thing.
Okay, so here's the thing. Randomly generated maps can yield random people. Each person, there's multiple different types of people, some of which are really good to fight, others are just there for XP. These are attacking trainers, just like the classes we face. I don't believe that they're going to be any more powerful than the monsters. That much powerful. They are slightly more powerful than the monsters you will face in these dungeons. But
Unless you get unlucky.
yeah, but these are pretty good to fight, especially for experience. So I kind of want to see where I'm at with this guy. Yeah, so these are meant to be. I'm gonna die.
You can't run.
Nope.
You are
Auntie's dead already.
there's a Reaper.
They're hitting hard.
Yep.
Yeah, Nick found a trainer in Dragon Quest Monsters, and he's getting ripped.
To shreds. I didn't expect to see these so early, though. That's the thing.
You're just going up and just like poking
Yeah, no,
his, or
it's
his, or just,
bad. They can be
there
your
goes
level,
Slim.
or they can be
Absurdly.
that.
Yeah, that's the thing about, again, I will keep emphasizing this until the day today we die. This is pretty much gonna be how Dragon Quest is. It is
right.
really difficult.
It wasn't released to the US until 2000, but it was released in
Forgot I had
Japan in
Cheetos.
2000, in 1990.
I mean, 1998 is what this game is based on, so 1998 is what this game is based on year-wise. So yeah. So yeah, this is Dragon Quest. Welcome to the difficulty of this game. This game is not, in a sense, long if you really think about it. It's just difficult. And that's where this game really comes in.
Game's great, but it's brutal.
It is. It is very brutal.
Back RPGs were hard.
Back then, RPGs were like...
Sirloin!
Not sirloin, maybe. If it's a sirloin, I'm honestly going to keep that forever. So, it is highly recommended that I get a stub stuck because of that sleeping attack. Yeah, there's a lot of complexity into this game. It's beef jerky. Good.
Beef jerky.
It's still good. There's a lot of complexity into this game that you guys are starting to see, and once we get to the big part of this game, it gets a lot more complicated. But it can be
Oh, yeah,
fun.
no. It is a lot of fun, but it is a chaotic and complex game.
Yeah.
Especially for its time.
Yeah, so yeah, there are reasons why this game is just not meant for the faint of heart. Oh, by the way, because Healer was asleep in last battle, I believe he's still asleep now? I don't know. I don't know if it carries over, actually. Oh, I have too many herbs. You know what? Because I have so many herbs, I'm just gonna heal someone. I do know that some statuses do carry over after battle. Ooh, the meat. I don't care how many herbs I carry. It is pretty important to carry meat as much as you can.
This is your friend.
Okay, no. Sleep does not carry over to the next battle. Got it. According to... What's a stuck? Yeah, stuck is if I give at least one beef jerky, it might be able to get stuck because it's recommended to get a stuck for the golem. Ooh, meat. Another herb. I'm getting a lot of beef jerkies. That's really good.
Just don't eat it.
Yeah, so a thing about meat is that it helps give friendship, which increases the chances of getting monsters onto your team. But also, that wild meter that I keep talking about, that decreases the wild meter, which is good in cases that you really need to use a monster, but also it uses a meat. As I was alluding to, why the wild is important. Wild is basically ooh. Is that tiny metal? Or is that money? I hope that's a tiny metal. It's a bird. Wild is basically the chances of a monster disobeying your commands. And that's where things get a little bit difficult. Because if you don't have a good wild meter that's pretty maintained, you can fail to do certain attacks. So, highly recommend making sure whatever monster you have, keep them pretty, their wild meter pretty down. Also, this is in the day of age where random encounters is such a big thing. Get used to a lot of wild encounters. Isn't there like a repel that we can get in this game? I believe I don't remember if there's a repel of any kind. Oh, they're charging an attack. Uh-oh.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, so wild encounters are just gonna be a big thing. Oh! A Go Hopper. You know what? I'm gonna name you Hopper.
I still need to do dishes after this.
I'm not gonna take you with us, but you're gonna be on the farm.
I'm free.
Just hopping around his green self.
And this
Pretty
is
much.
one of the weird maps where the map is actually bigger. Ooh,
It's really big.
it's bigger than the spaces between.
Pretty much, yeah. Like again, you're seeing how maps can be. Oh, for anyone who watches this in any part, this is not. This is still nothing compared to what the game's maps can be later on in the game. I don't know.
Really windy.
Really windy, really complex, really annoying. Like, I would not recommend. See, the thing is, it's like I like Dragon Warrior Monsters because I grew up with it. But as I mentioned before, if I played this now and I never played, ooh,
Secret shop.
okay. So one thing as this guy is showing is that, how many do we have? 12. Okay. I'll pay for like 6. So one thing about this counts as a floor actually, so that you get really lucky. There are random chances that your floors can be something special like this, or can be a couple other places. One of it is really good. This is a shop where you can buy anything. Obviously, we don't really have much in terms of items. There's a Laurel, a world. So I believe herbs are healing for 30 to 40. You can't info these. Love water is basically like a super potion, and those healing poison. I don't know what a moon herb is. Does anyone remember?
I think it's. I want to say confusion, but
Let me look at this.
I'm probably horribly
Moon
wrong.
herb
but
cures paralysis. So good.
Paralysis.
Awake Sand is pretty self-explanatory. Waking the monster. Skybell cures the confusion. Laurel lifts a curse. Oh boy. By the way, curses are annoying as heck. Oh. I don't know if you remember those, Will.
But I got cursed a lot.
Yep.
I'm still cursed.
And World Leaf. Okay, so it's not the one that I was thinking of. World Leaf, this is revive a monster. You can see why this is expensive, because reviving a monster and why a monster dying in a dungeon is dangerous, because the only way to revive a monster in a dungeon is to have these revive World Leaves or have a healer heal you. Those are the only ways you can get your monster back up. Otherwise, it's just straight up difficult.
Healers are rare.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And that's why we pick up any items, even though they look like, because like that's why Jamie said sirloin with the beef jerky. Certain items like the World Leaf it looks like an herb. So always pick it up when you can, is basically this game's teaching. Pork chop.
It uses generics.
Yeah, pork chop is a little bit better.
Yeah, it uses generic pictures for all families of items.
Mm-hmm, exactly. Also, hi, Luigi.
Alien slug with legs.
Well,
It's
it
a
looks like
pillory.
I might have to go. My laptop is dying and I'm away from the plug.
Okay, you know what? Let's just keep going through the hole. We're just at the boss, Jamie.
I got it. I might suddenly shut off randomly because it's quick to die once it gives me the notice.
Yep.
So if I suddenly disappear, bye guys.
Yeah. This is gonna be the last thing we do tonight.
Again.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know Dragon Quest 1, this is a reference to Dragon Quest 1. This is where you save the princess from the dragon. I came here to save you, yep.
I'll be honest, I thought that was having me save my game right there when it asked me that.
Yeah.
Playing.
So she's saying carry. Oh, I can't say no. So basically, she is referenced that the original Dragon Quest hero was supposed to save this princess. I'm 5. I can't carry her, but I can fight this dragon. This dragon is really good early on. So if you can get this dragon... Oh, Battlecry gives a slight... Ooh! Dragon is really good early on. That is, again, if you can get the dragon.
It's also brutal.
Yeah, as you can see, he is doing so much damage. I'm keeping Hail to... Oh. Ow. Oh. I should start doing charge, cautious. Oh my god, Heal is dead! Oh, whoops. Oh, good. Oh, shoot.
Lucky.
Oh, that was...
Dragon.
So yeah, that's why I kept Anteater, because they had a heavy hitter. My god, that was close.
It was very close.
Yes, I'm taking you. Dran is your name. Cool. The bosses always have names, but... Oh my god. Yes, taking with you. I'm sorry, Should I get rid of Anteater or should I get a Slib? Slib is good, has a lot of health, but Anteater is a heavy
Flip
hitter.
is your chunky
Yeah.
meat shield. Auntie's your heavy hitter.
Yeah. What do you say, Will?
Not entirely sure on this one.
I'm not sure either. Auntie's just too frail, though. That's the thing. I think I better get rid of Auntie for now. I mean, I can always change them later on, but this is just different. What about? You couldn't carry the princess. Oh well, let's go back.
Just a freaking beaver there.
I vote to eject Slib. Maybe if we change it, again, we can change monsters later on. But yeah, basically, he's gonna keep saying that there is like more monsters and to go. But yeah, this is where we're gonna be going about the game. He's saying now I can use the vault and the library. I want to show the library before we go because that is an important thing. Also, this guy always gives you a herb, so no matter what. So yeah, as you can see, we can go down one more floor at least. Yeah, we can't go further. This is a well. We can go into it. This is important for later. And I mean later. We'll talk to these people later because obviously Jamie has a bit of a time crunch. This is the library. This is actually pretty important because as you saw with families, we can actually learn about monsters. We can see what they are. So the big thing about this game, why this is important, is that we can look up any monsters and we can actually see what possible skills they can learn, some info, but also how to make them. So what is big about Dragon Warrior Monsters is that this game is all about breeding. And this is very important to make certain monsters. And it is complicated. You can kind of see that there are certain ways. I will say this as a huge tip. Just because a library says that there is only one way to make certain monsters, that doesn't mean it's the only way. There is one monster I know from the top of my head that is like a godsend. but you can't. But the normal means is just makes it so weak. So I will explain that when we get there. There are a total of 10 family classes. Each of them are different and unique.
Okay.
Each of them are different and unique. Everything about this library is very important, but you cannot get their info until you actually either capture them or breed them. The vault is important. This is basically your storage unit and your bank. Yeah, so if you lose everything, your items will be halved and your money will be halved. Yo, Max, what's up? You're getting at the tail end of my short stream. Hope you're doing well, my dude. I am gonna be putting in... How many herbs do I have? I'm putting like 3 herbs for now. Because I don't want to have like...
Onto the chop's good.
Yeah, I'll put in a 3 brief jerk because I have a lot of those. Warp wings are good because they can teleport you to holes if needed. And pork chop I'm going to keep. The golden stuff I'm going to keep because you never know, as we saw, when we will visit an actual seller. Yeah, it does work with GBC games. Straight up GBC. Game Boy games, anything, because it's a Game Boy Advance player. So this is where you buy. This is basically where you would buy stuff. Never tried it? You should totally try it. I would recommend it, Max. It's a godsend. But yeah, this is where you would see certain things. You would try certain things. There is a portal we can go about right now. Oh, computer's dead. Oh, Jamie left. Well, unfortunately, Jamie did not say goodbye, but... But yeah, no, she will be here, but, yeah, no, I want to explain this. There is a portal we can go about right now. Will, do you remember this one?
Yes.
Yeah, so there is a portal we can go about. However, the requirement is that we need a fire breather, and as of right now, we only have 1 fire breather. I'm not getting rid of our dragon for that. So that is a portal that will happen much, much later.
The dragon probably is now a better heavy hitter than Nancy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nancy was just a meat shield.
Pretty much. Yeah, and that's where it's like you have to start separating and changing certain monsters to get it. Again, space and everything is pretty important. But yeah.
I made the mistake of having Slim get used.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can... breeding we have not yet gone to yet. We will get there when we get there. But as of right now, this is the end of today's session playthrough. As I explained, this is just a special weekly thing that I'm planning to do with Will and Jamie as we go through Dragon Warrior Monsters. This is gonna be a long game playthrough. It's relatively short if you really think about it. Like, there's like a good amount of like portals in this game, some hidden, some not. But it's not an easy game. It is very much not easy. As you saw, portals are extremely steep in difficulty, and that's where things are just gonna be... It's gonna be hard. So, this is where I'm gonna end it off this session, at least today. Next week, I'm gonna plan to go back to this with Jamie and Will. When that will be, is probably gonna be on like a Thursday or Friday, around the same time, start time, around 6 p.m. Pacific time. At least that's where we're gonna aim. So yeah, this is gonna be weekly. Yeah, so I think that is... Oh, before I close it off, obviously, I gotta save.
Yeah, be wise.
Yeah. Yeah, we restarted a couple times, so that's it. And you know what? That's fine by me. This game is, again, this game is hard as I remembered last time I played this. So yeah, this is not going to be an easy playthrough, but it is going to be a playthrough nonetheless. So yeah, thank you guys for joining, Skull, Max, and Luigi. Right. I know, yeah, I know Voidlord is live currently. I was thinking of doing that. But yeah, there is a there is a lot to this game. Like pretty much, like even with all those items, there is still quite a bit of items to go through. And that's where it's just difficult. Oof. Oh dang. Reading on this item page, Will.
What?
I'm reading this item page and I forgot sirloins do a small effect. Don't read it. Don't say it out loud yet. I want to save it for like, yeah. Just read the sirloin, which is at the top. I forgot that is a thing. I'm gonna laugh when it actually happens.
Oh, forgot about that.
I did too, and I was like, oh dang.
That could be kind of cheaty a little bit, but I'm for it.
I'm for it too, but obviously we're not ready for any of that yet. But yeah, there's a lot of things going on this game. I'm excited to go about with more knowledge. There's a lot of talk. I don't think there's going to be a lot of talks as we go on to the game, because again, a lot of the times it's going to be more me talking through the dialogue with the story, which the story is straightforward as we saw, and really the main things are going to be like me a lot of grinding, because again I need to grind in order to beat. I barely beat Dragon as it is, all right, and there's going to be a lot of that. So yeah, thank you Jamie, who has left the call, but also thank you Will for joining. We'll come back next week for this. Tomorrow I will stream my normal Saturday stream. We're hanging out with people, so if people want to play games, feel free to. All right. Otherwise, I'll see you guys later, and I hope everyone takes care of themselves. Please stay safe, and I'll see you guys in another stream, whether it be mine or someone else's. So yeah, take it easy, everyone. Won't do my shoutouts or ending for now, so I'm just gonna send everyone over to Voidlord, who is streaming Oblivion right now. Not the same game as what Chris was playing before, but it's still Elder Scrolls related. Yeah,
It's still fun.
Yeah, but yeah,
it's got some good fun aspects.
Yeah, but anyway, again, I mentioned before, if you want to watch me play more Dragon Warrior Monsters, this will become a weekly thing until we beat the game to the point where we call all three of us, Jamie, me, and Will, call it quits for that game. All right. There is a point I will call it quits, but and I'm not 100%ing it. I'm not 100%ing it. That will require all of us to do another playthrough.
I will say there is 1 week in August I won't be able to do this because I'll be at my sister's one for a doctor's appointment and then her birthday.
I mean, that's fine. But yeah, we'll play it by ear. This will happen, try to be weekly thing, but if it doesn't, well, then it would just be a normal Saturday thing. I'll make announcements for mainly Saturdays. This Friday will just be more of a normal, will be just whenever it happens. All right?
It's the last week of August. So.
Yep. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Take care, everyone.